Hi.
evening, Doctor.
Good evening, everyone. So normally at the Memory Cafe, we always keep an eye on our memories. So today I thought, let us remember the eye and think of the eye and talk a little bit about eye care, and also befitting in this month because in the month of October, actually the second Thursday of October is observed as the World Sight Day, and we try to raise more awareness about sight. And some of you may be asking, okay, what's the relationship between sight and memory? The new research has shown, just as I've mentioned earlier, hearing impairment is associated with memory loss. So uncorrected hearing impairment uh, can lead to memory loss over the years. Similarly, uncorrected visual impairment can also lead to memory loss. So it's very important for us to identify visual impairment, whether it's retinopathy or cataracts, and get them corrected as soon as possible, because that's going to make a difference and going to start improving your memory. So for advice, I would think of the word sight and try to tell you what sight means. S reminds us of safe lighting. S is safe lighting. There was a time where reading in poor light was kind of a habit, and that was a problem because we were reading in poor light. Now we tend to read in bright light and glaring light. Now, when I'm talking about that, it's not just sunlight and these tube lights and bulbs that the artificial lighting. It's also about the screen that you're looking at, your laptops, your phones, which causes the problem sometimes. So we need to be aware of the fact that we shouldn't be having too much of a glare on our eyes, because that causes a problem. So check for the brightness on your phone, for example. Be aware of the blue light on your phone and make sure that you don't read too much at night time, because that causes a problem. So be aware of lighting and be aware of safe lighting. That is what S of sight reminds us of. I reminds us of investing in a good pair of sunglasses. You say sunglasses is not just a fashion statement. Sunglasses are a necessity because that kind of protects your eyes. So have sunglasses that are not those cheap ones, but the ones that can protect you from the UV radiation. So this kind of sunglasses will protect you. Even normal glasses, those of you, I was looking, many of you are using glasses. Use anti-glare glasses because that kind of protects you. This is something we're using throughout the day. And so if that's causing a glare, it can cause a problem for your eyes over time. So SI, investing in a good pair of sunglasses. G, get regular examination of your eyes done. So visit an ophthalmologist and get your eye checkup done. Your numbers, if you're using, you have some kind of a refractive error, whether it's hypermetropia or myopia or astigmatism, whatever it is, it may change over time. It changes with age. And so therefore, it's important for us to check our eyes in the regular period and get the right kind of visual correction for your eyes, so that there is no strain on the eyes. H reminds us of a healthy diet. If you can remember, every sip that I give you, some way or the other, diet is related to it, whether it's heart disease or brain disease or kidney disease, whatever. Healthy diet is very, very important. Some of you are teachers. You used to teach your students vitamin A deficiency causes night blindness. It's very important for us to have vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E in our diet, because diet that's rich in this will help protect our eyes. The T of sight tells us about taking breaks. It's very, very important for us to take breaks. And very often we use what we call the 20-20-20 rule. I've mentioned this before, I'm mentioning it again. Every 20 minutes, we need to take a 20-second break to look at a distance that is 20 feet away. So whenever we are looking at probably even screen or reading a lot or working on a laptop, which is what a lot of people are doing nowadays, we need to take a break every 20 minutes and look at a distance of 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. And that is what is called 20-20-20 rule, which gives our eyes a break and reduces the eye strain. So even all of you sitting at the Memory Cafe and listening to all that we are trying to tell you on the Zoom platform, if you have not taken a break, please do so soon after the zip for 20 seconds. Look around, look at 20 feet away and take some rest, because you need to give your eye that rest. We always blink our eyes. In fact, in a day, it is known that we blink our eyes around 15,000 to 17,000 times in a day. This is done unknowingly. But when we look at a screen, we tend to blink much, much less. In a minute, for example, if we blink our eyes around 15 to 17 times, when we're looking at a screen or doing some work, or looking at something, we tend to blink only 5 times. So it is that much less. If we blink our eyes less, the eye tends to become dry, as a result of which the strain increases and causes a problem. So therefore, be conscious of the fact that you need to take care of your eye at regular intervals at all times. Do eye exercises. Babita has been teaching you some eye exercises. Just looking up, down, looking at your right shoulder tip, looking at your left shoulder tip, looking at the tip of your nose, looking far away. This movement of the eyes will improve the movement of the muscles that control the eye and improve your sight. So keep all these things in mind. Keep eye care central to everything else that you're doing, and you'll have a very great vision. So wishing you all the very best and best of health. That's the sip for the day.